Good morning. Um, had some technical difficulties, uh, but found my way through them. So I'm glad you're here and I'm glad to be here with you. Welcome if you are live with me now or if you are watching this later. So I want to start with a traditional Navajo prayer. As I walk with beauty, as I walk, the universe is walking with me. In beauty, it walks before me. In beauty, it walks behind me. In beauty, it walks below me. In beauty, it walks above me. Beauty is on all sides. So for this morning, we will start with a short mountain meditation. So I invite you to find whatever posture best supports your body. Allow your eyes to close or leaving them open, whichever is more comfortable for you, and listening to the sound of the bell. So with listening to the bell, listening to any sounds, we can notice that there's nothing we need to do to allow sound to reach us. The listening is an opening to whatever's here just as it is. So in that same way that we just listened to the bell, opening that sense door of hearing to all the sounds around you. Noticing when the mind switches from listening to judging or thinking about a sound, getting caught up in analyzing a sound. All of the things the mind can do. What is it like to simply acknowledge, yeah, busy mind. Come back to this open-hearted listening, receiving sound with an open awareness, even the sound of my voice. Then bring that same willingness to have an awareness be an open receptor to whatever's present. Bringing the awareness inside. Allow yourself to simply meet you in this moment. What's the weather like inside? Just a short check-in. Whatever's here. Listening, non-judging, simply receiving. Clear mind, strong heart. Whatever you're noticing inside for you. And whatever you're noticing, what is it like to offer it a breath? Breathe in, breathe out. And let all of this be. No need to change or fix anything. So you begin to let the awareness now drop into the breath. Breath as an anchor. When the mind pops back out of the breath, as it will do, probably multiple times, and do the same process again and again. Acknowledge whatever you're meeting. Offer it a breath. Then use the breath to begin to guide you back, taking your time. Let the breath be the anchor, the refuge that slowly brings you back to this moment now. This body, this breath. And so as you're sitting with your breath, I invite you to bring to your mind's eye image of a mountain. Beautiful mountain, whatever that means to you. Doesn't have to be the perfect mountain. Just whatever mountain comes up. Let your mind's eye begin to settle there. This mountain. Take a moment to really see this mountain. See how it rises up out of the earth itself. See how its peak lifts skyward. From the top of the peak, the sides roll downward. There's both an uplift, energy from the earth lifting it high, and energy from the earth, gravity, anchoring it down. Warm summer day, notice what life lives on your mountain. What does the air smell like, feel like? Warm summer day, can you feel a little bit of coolness of mountain air? What sounds do you hear as a light breeze moves around the mountain? And when you feel ready, allowing this mountain of your mind's eye to become you. Let yourself become this breathing, living mountain. Your lower body, that strong foundation rooted down, part of the earth itself. The strength of the whole earth. Feel how that strength of the whole earth actually gives this uplift right through your own spine, neck, top of the head. On top of the head, the mountain peak lifted skyward. Mountain sides rolling down. Feel how you, as this mountain, are the home, the refuge to many, many forms of life. Living mountain community, all right here, part of you. You can feel the warmth of the sun on your mountain sides, coolness of the mountain air. Smells of the earth and the sky and the wind and the animals and the plant life, all in this clear mountain. strong-rooted mountain. On this warm summer day, notice how, as that day goes on, maybe what was once a clear sky, clouds begin to roll in. Clouds become thicker, heavier, darker. The sky is full of ominous thunderclouds, storm head. Right here, the wind picks up. And then with a sudden ferocity, it all breaks free, breaks loose across the mountain. Strong winds whipping around, rain lashing, thunder, lightning. Notice how you are a mountain. No matter what's happening on the surface, you allow the awareness to drop inward. Breathing, living mountain, calm, abiding essence. A natural part of the wholeness of you. Storms come, storms go. This one too, of course, passes. Clears away. Sun sets, glorious night sky and moonlight. Sense of calm and sleeping. But always changing. Night becomes day, day becomes night. Storms come, storms go. The heat of the summer warmth begins to give way to a coolness of fall. What was alive, abundant, and green begins to release, let go. Now the mountains, browns and golds, whatever colors are there in the fullness of your fall. Till at last even all of these colors wash away, to change as things become cold, white blanket. For what was moving, water, now frozen. In this winter, a different kind of stillness. Of course, winter brings even more ferocious storms. Arctic blast wind, the surface always changing. The storms come, the storms go, but underneath is calm, abiding mountain essence. Breathing, living essence. And even what was once frozen never remains that way forever. The ice begins to fall, turns to water, melts, drips, runs, flows. The new life stirs underneath what was frozen. A glorious hint of green haze covers over the surface of the mountain with the stirring of the spring life, which burst forth into the full glory of spring, which becomes the heat of summer, the coolness and falling away of fall, the cold and frozen of winter, the reawakening of spring. On and on the cycle goes. Change on the surface, always a present part of being a mountain. And underneath the surface, no matter what, it's deeply rooted, calm mountain strength. Rooted, part of the whole strength of the earth, lifted skyward, drawing from the strength below. Breathing, living mountain essence. So take a few minutes to explore your mountain essence. Explore both whatever's present on the surface right now for you, recognizing the unchanging quality of ever-present change. And dropping down into the depths of your mountain, feeling that connectivity to the whole of the earth, breathing, living, calm, abiding strength of mountain. And coming back to the breath. Listening to the sound of the bells as we close. Thank you for meditating with me this morning. Um, I understand several people have been having a hard time connecting in the Zoom room, so I've put the link in the description box for this um, um, stream, and I'm also, in case this does work for you, I'm gonna try to put the link right there. We've just been having some sweet, informal practice discussions. So if you'd like to join, please do so. If you are still having technical difficulties, please let me know so I can continue to work on this. Would love to have you there if you want to be there. And otherwise, taking a moment to pause right now. And hold in our hearts, our awareness, wishing for compassion and understanding for ourselves, for each other, for all beings everywhere. May we all have the joy and freedom, knowing how to care for ourselves and knowing how to care for each other. The deeper wisdom and kindness that allows us to be strong together. Thank you.